Okay, I have this on, which you guys can't see because it's upside down. And I feel like it works a lot better than anything else I've tried. That's why my nails are stronger, I feel. Um, they used to just bend down without like any strength to them. And then these are two of the new glitter toppers that I got for specifically this purpose. And this is an older one. This is called Mix-A-Million-ish. I don't know if I'll use it or not. There's quite a bit of like green from the hollow in here, so we'll see. But first, what we're going to do, this is called Tangerine Crush. And I don't know why they decided to use it, but below. They did, so I guess that's whatever. And those are the ones that I need right now, I think. Actually, I could probably use these instead of the larger ones. I don't think that would work. Although I could use that, I guess, and just um, use my punch. Let's try to do that. Okay. So my punch is this one. Yeah, this is a 1 inch punch. I don't know if these out. Wherever. So, oh, you know what I should have done? All of this together. But they were the same. That would have been smart. Huh. What happens here? It's weird. It looks like it's supposed to. Oops. I hope I like this when I'm done. I'm a little bit worried it's too pale, but let's see. I do not have Peely base on. I've noticed. Oh, I don't really like that. Please. I've noticed that I feel like I'm damaging like this edge right here that I'm not putting it on. I guess I didn't get over quite far enough. Um, what did I do wrong here? Oh, okay. Just like, all right, what is the deal? I want to make sure that I have enough. I think should be fine. I want them to be the same angle, and I feel like this is probably the easiest way to do it. It's weird. Okay. Huh. Anyway, this is supposed to go on this finger. Okay, I wanted that more at an angle, but apparently it's not going to happen. See how I had that more like that? Because if I take this off, it's going to destroy it. See? All right, I'm going to have to. This is a white backing in case you didn't know. It's really annoying. Because now I'm going to have to redo that finger. This is remember. Otherwise, it won't be smooth. If it was glitter, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's not glitter. So this stuff does dry quickly, but I'll just have to do that one once, I guess. Of course. I feel like they could do better with perforations. I feel like it's not as bright. Do you see the difference? But I think doubling it would be a nightmare, so I don't know that I want to try to double it. This is, I think, a shimmer. And they go on like solids, which means that they are temperamental. I probably should have. Um, a thicker base coat down. Ow, that was my finger. Let me turn that away. Yeah, let's see. I want to pick it up the wrong one. Oh, okay. This is gonna go over here. Um, let's try not to put it on here this time. I think I'll go from the other direction. I did something similar to this with purple and I love it. Okay, it's not my wrinkles. I don't care for the French, the normal French look. I mean, like, I don't mind it. Like, I think it looks good if it's done professionally. I had it for my wedding, but I can't seem to put it on and make it look good. Like, I always feel like it's crooked or whatever. So, and I just honestly like this better. This like angled swoop. I just think it looks better. And I think it also has like this weird optical illusion that makes your nails look longer than they actually are. Still is kind of gooey, which means it might shrink a little bit more than normal. I think that's pretty. I think it's a weird color for me to use, but it's a pretty color. I think this came in like May or something last year. I'm not sure. I know it was last year. I can't remember when last year, but I know it was last year. But I do think I would like it better doubled. But I'm not sure what to do about that. I do have 3 of these, but I was keeping 2 of them in case I wanted to mix them. I feel like this is a really pretty color for like October, like Halloween. I feel like it's kind of Halloween-y. I feel like it's a kind of a cross between like peach and orange. It's like wants to be orange, but not quite. Oh shit. My AC when it comes on, the intake is right above the door to my bedroom. And it sometimes it does that. So I need this one, which we can use this is I can get it out. Come on. Goodness. Okay, I need it to go this way. Do not stick to me. Come on, don't give up that. I think I'm just trying to put it down to the bow. Go on straight. It's not as hooky because I didn't low enough. But that looks a lot better than my first time that I tried. So I guess that's something. Okay. I'm just making sure that I don't go below that because I need that part for my thumbs. So I'm gonna do a full nail. I don't love seeing this half moon thing. So if you're wondering why, that's why. I'm just using this as my guide still. I did a tiny bit steeper this time because my nails are so much bigger. It's roughly in the same place. But this is not going, this is not going on my thumbs. This is going on this finger. Love that. See, I didn't get it over as far as I was supposed to. And the glitter part of this, you can use any glitter top coat that you want. It's not, doesn't have to be this one. I just like this one. And she charges $6 for her stuff. So tropical, please, tropical. One of my friends, one of my nail friends, told me that they just use a bigger one. So if I ever get the nerve up to try doing like the traditional French, I might have to try that. But I just don't like seeing my I just don't like seeing this right here. So I don't know if I will ever. It's not quite over far enough. It's like it's over too far right here. It's not sure what to do with that. Anyway, have you guys tried these swoops? I just really like them. I feel like they're very elegant. As long as I can kind of get them up. That one didn't go up as high as I would have liked. Um, and this is why you gotta take this stuff off. So we had insane weather. Today it was like 73 outside, which was amazing. But last weekend it was like 80 something. So I definitely feel like Mother Nature is having some issues. Maybe she had some like for psychosis. I don't know. I feel like it's really weird. And it was so much warmer than it normally is. I think this is, what should be on there? There's stuff sticking to me though. So I didn't, I probably will again use the peely base that I got. I do like it. It seems like it stays on decently for me. Ugh, come on. This is awesome. I didn't get it over firm. And then on the side I got it over cheap. That's fantastic. This is why I like the large thumb because it's larger than my nail and I can trim it down to size. So anyway. I find myself wanting more like continuity and like less mixing lately. I'm not sure why. I'm hoping it's just a phase because I have like 100 mixes that I do there. Um, like you guys have seen all my mixes. So yeah, I really probably need to wear those at some point. See, the perforation is not. It's not awesome. This is very thin too. So you have a white backing. Feels very thin. It doesn't feel like the last one that I wore that had a white backing. It felt like pretty thick. I don't know how long I'll wear this for. but probably when it cracks, I'll take it off. Give it this one. Wow, maybe not. I think I'm putting the glitter chocolate on this. That looks terrible. Look. Look at that. That was my nail. That's great. That's really, really special. You see what I did? I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm pretty sure that I can't. With old school glitters, you can kind of. I feel like it doesn't work as well. With I'm tempted to just put another one on top. Maybe I should do an experiment and see if it looks better. I don't know that I noticed a difference. I don't know that I noticed a difference. Honestly, I think it looks the same. Now comes the fun part. I'm all done, except now we're gonna do some of this. I have not used this yet. I think I want a little bit of red in here. Not a lot, but like just a little bit. You just pick it up like that and then go along this line right here. I mean, that kind of worked. I got up a little bit too high. The only thing I don't like about doing this is that it can be, see, isn't that pretty? I don't want it on my table. Sorry, that scared me. Okay, now what I need to do, put more over here. You can, the texture kind of hangs around and is annoying. You have to put a couple coats on, a couple top coats on. Let me see what I'm doing. I hope I'm quite over that line. It's not. The idea is to get it like on the line. So like a little bit on the polish, the color street, and a little bit on, but I kind of got it up a little too high. I don't know if I can move it down, maybe. Feels a little drier than normal. Yeah, it's like not coming off. The idea is that I'm doing a reverse glitter dip basically. Like Color Street doesn't have, I mean, they basically have two teal reverse glitter dips and then like a clear one. So and I know it looks really dull right now, but once we um, I'm gonna go little ones. Oh, they do have, thanks a million, but um, it's hard to find, and I'm not going to cut that up to get it to be this when I have this stuff. So, for whatever that's worth. I want more red than orange. Whoops. Obviously, it didn't work over on this side. I don't really want to put red back into my orange one. And, what am I doing? And then sometimes you get the fibers from this on there, which is somewhat annoying. on. Oh, I think I shown it in there now. I've done this on the end of my nail too, and I actually some of also already annoying. Because of the texture. Because I can feel it even after I put like a little bit of top coat, which, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's a little annoying. Okay. You can feel free to fast forward through this if you don't want to watch the whole thing. I don't feel bad about it. Because I'm just doing the same thing to like basically every single nail, right? Sometimes you have to cut this off to get it to like re stick. Now on this side, we're gonna put a whole bunch right here to hopefully cover the fact that I have a big gap right there. Not that that needs to be working. So this cotton swab kind of soaks up the. I'm just doing it right. Kind of soaks up the clear stuff. I guess it's called the clear stuff. I might need another one because it's wet now. So and the stuff that I'm getting on my skin will come off. It will come off either when I wash my hands or I can take it off like a Q-tip. I feel like sometimes it's hard to get like up on my cuticle. Like, Yeah. I bought this stuff. I thought this would be fantastic for Christmas. Although she do a green. Maybe she'll do a green. Um, see, it's very light right there. Maybe she'll do a green in the fall. I don't know, where is to tip the finger. I want you just to swing. Yeah, that's good. And you just keep dabbing it on until you get the amount you want. In the right place, obviously. I have way more on that one side because I was not getting it where I wanted it. So I guess I should put some on the other side now. You can't tell as much that I just sticking to it. The big gap right there. Okay, now pretty sure I have that one too far. I also want to make sure that I don't have like way more on one side than the other because I think that would look really weird. I'm hoping I'm picking up some little ones, not those ones. Wow. It was very drying. And remember that you're putting polish on top of the color street, so you have to be really gentle or you could cause problems with that. have a ton on here. Why aren't any of sticky? It's annoying. I feel like there's a big gap right here. There we go. Okay, come on, stick. It's really good. Okay, have more tighter control on the side. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, stick. So you see how I kind of smudged? It looks like a smudge, but when I put top coat, it will go away. I need some really fine glitter. So that it kind of matches my thumb a little bit. Oh, I feel like I have enough on that one. And it is kind of sticky, just in case you were wondering. So, yeah, anyway. What? Don't spill. She does have a Facebook group and she does sell her stuff in the spring and the fall. If you would like the link, let me know. I'll give you her YouTube link. She also does this. But if you're watching me, I'm sure you're subscribed to her. But if not, let me know. It's not. Put it away. Put it over. Okay, I'm gonna use this horrible smelling stuff then. Because it is super thick. So you see the difference once I put a top coat. And this stuff is supposed to be self-leveling, the Seche. Probably painting my whole finger. This just stinks so bad. It smells kind of like gasoline or rubber cement. For a long time, there was a para, and we used rubber cement to do projects. I don't love this brush. It's like really, really small brush. I also don't love how you can't see in the bottle. You can't see like how much is in there because it's blue. I don't know who thought that would be a good idea, but apparently someone did. Apparently somebody was like, we should make our model blue so that no one can see inside. Because who knows why. Then you won't know when you need to buy more. You can scrape it off. I've had my husband take a razor blade and scrape it off so I can see. It looks really messy at the top. Okay. Usually when I use a shimmer like this, I try to put the Sachevi on underneath. It does shrink everything, but I'm hoping I left enough over the edge that it won't shrink. I'm getting that all over my finger. This is why I use Color Street. Although I watched a video the other day and it was kind of like, watching a car wreck, you just can't look away. And the person literally painted their whole finger. Okay, not the whole finger, but like they did like the worst possible job. They must have had that like peely stuff on that you can put around your cuticle or something because it was a mess. And it wasn't a clear coat. It was like their whole like top coat whatever stuff. Not their top coat. That was like the color. It was like dark blue and I was just like, why are you painting your entire cuticle with this stuff? So they would have had to go in and clean it up with like fingernail polish remover unless they had that stuff that you can um oh, this stuff also sometimes gets bubbles in it, which I find annoying because I can see them. Um, but yeah, I do have some of this glitter on my cuticles. It feels so messy right now. I think they turned out good though. I think I like them. I don't need to push them down. It does dry, I feel like fairly quickly. Oh, I kind of messed it up. You see that? I smushed it too much and it got like the white stuff out right there. And I can still feel it, so I'll have to do another coat. This is like really wet still. The Peely base that I wore that was Stacy's new Peely base, it did stay on through the water. I had one nail come off after I swam. And I just took Bonder and stuck it back on until today when I was ready to take it all off. And that worked fine, and it even still peeled off just fine, so. But yeah, I will take all this other crap off with a Q-tip. What do you think? Like it? I think it's pretty, but I like really bright, vibrant colors, so. Talk to you later. Thanks for joining me.